Agencies panic. Police announce 41 new suspects in Yu Menglong's death case. In a shocking twist that has sent shockwaves across the entertainment world and the globe, the authorities have just revealed 41 new suspects in the mysterious and tragic death of beloved actor and singer Yu Menglong. What was once considered a heart-wrenching accident or isolated incident is now unfolding into a sprawling, almost cinematic web of intrigue that has left fans, media agencies, and even political analysts scrambling for answers. The announcement, made at a tense press conference yesterday, saw senior police officials, flanked by representatives from multiple investigative agencies, outlining a labyrinthine investigation that now spans 4 cities and 3 provinces, with alleged connections reaching far beyond the initial circle of Yu Menglong's inner circle. This is not an ordinary case. It is a complex network of personal, professional, and possibly international involvement. "Every lead must be pursued," said Chief Investigator Li Wen, his voice steady but marked with an unusual edge of urgency. From the very beginning, Yu Menglong's death had sparked confusion and disbelief. Official statements had initially suggested a tragic accident or sudden health crisis. But insiders whispered of secret meetings, mysterious phone calls, and hidden enemies in the shadows of the entertainment industry. Now, with 41 new names added to the suspect list, the scale of the investigation is unprecedented. Some suspects are former business partners, rumored to have had disputes over multimillion contracts. Others are lesser-known industry figures with secret links to criminal organizations. A few are even alleged to be from international networks, making this investigation border-crossing in scope. This revelation has forced media agencies into a full-blown panic, as they scramble to piece together timelines, personal connections, and motives that could explain how a beloved star ended up dead under circumstances that now appear more sinister than ever. As soon as the announcement hit social media, fans flooded platforms with theories, memes, and speculations. Hashtags like #YouMenglongMystery, #41Suspects, and #JusticeForYou began trending in hours, with netizens dissecting every leaked photo, video clip, and police statement. The frenzy was so intense that even unrelated searches began being hijacked by speculation, causing widespread confusion among casual viewers who just wanted updates on the story. Some of the more explosive online theories include: 1. Corporate conspiracy. Could rival entertainment companies have been involved in eliminating a star who was about to sign a record-breaking deal? 2. Political pressure. Was Yu Menglong's death linked to sensitive events or high-profile figures that he had unwittingly crossed? 3. Dark personal secrets. Leaks hinting at hidden relationships, unreported debts, or betrayals are being analyzed at lightning speed by fans and detective bloggers. Inside the investigative agencies, sources describe absolute chaos. With 41 new suspects, officials are reportedly overwhelmed by the sheer volume of evidence and conflicting testimonies. Some insiders say that certain agencies have been caught off guard by leaked information, prompting emergency meetings, sudden reassignments, and even internal investigations into how confidential information reached the media so quickly. One insider, who asked to remain anonymous, described the situation as like a spy thriller unfolding in real time. Everyone is watching everyone else, and no one trusts the next message. The announcement raises immediate questions. Who are the 41 new suspects, and how are they connected to Yu Menglong's final hours? Will there be international investigations due to possible cross-border involvement? How will the public react as more details inevitably leak? Experts say the next 72 hours are crucial, both for the investigation and for controlling the media narrative. Any misstep could lead to misinformation, panic, or even dangerous copycat actions. The revelation of 41 new suspects in Yu Menglong's death has sent shockwaves far beyond the entertainment industry. For fans who once believed this was a tragic accident, the list of names has opened an entirely new layer of intrigue and fear. Investigators are moving quickly, but the sheer number of individuals under scrutiny has created confusion, panic, and speculation. Every name carries a potential motive, and every connection could be a clue or a trap. While police have yet to release the full list of names, insiders and leaked documents have given a partial picture. Analysts and investigators suggest these suspects can be categorized into four main groups. 1. Industry insiders. These are the individuals closest to Yu Menglong: producers, managers, and former colleagues. Many are rumored to have financial disputes or creative conflicts with the late star. One high-ranking producer reportedly warned, "Some people would kill to get the spotlight he had." Multiple suspects are linked to unreleased projects that Yu Menglong was involved in. A leak suggests some had secret meetings days before his death that could have influenced the events that followed. Agencies are now scrambling to review emails, contracts, and hidden agreements to trace potential motives. 2. Personal connections. Some suspects reportedly come from Yu Menglong's personal circle: friends, acquaintances, and even distant relatives. Investigators are reportedly focused on jealousy, hidden conflicts, and unresolved grudges. One anonymous source revealed, "It's not just about money or fame. There are personal vendettas. Some of the names are people no one expected." 3. Alleged criminal links. The most alarming category includes individuals with possible ties to organized crime, loan sharks, or shadowy networks. While the details are still classified, leaked reports suggest that financial extortion and intimidation could have played a role. Some believe that Yu Menglong may have unknowingly crossed paths with dangerous figures who did not want him speaking out. 4. International connections. Perhaps the most shocking, some of the 41 suspects appear to have international ties, raising the possibility of cross-border operations or covert influence in the entertainment world. Investigators are reportedly coordinating with overseas agencies, though the full extent of these connections remains unknown. Even as the investigation unfolds, information is leaking at an unprecedented rate. Social media has become a feeding frenzy, with anonymous accounts claiming to have inside knowledge about the suspects. This has created panic within agencies, who are now forced to double-check every lead against the flood of online speculation. Examples of viral leaks. A video clips of mysterious late-night meetings with Yu Menglong circulating online. Screenshots of text messages and emails hinting at disputes, threats, or sudden disappearances. Fan theories connecting suspects in ways even the police haven't publicly confirmed. This has led to a global digital investigation, where armchair detectives are analyzing timelines, locations, and social media activity. Every post, every screenshot is scrutinized, debated, and shared, sometimes even before the police can act. Authorities are now reportedly overwhelmed. The sudden influx of 41 suspects has forced some investigative teams to work round the clock, while others are reviewing old evidence that was previously considered irrelevant. One source described the scene as, "It's like the walls are closing in. Every phone call, every document, every witness is being analyzed 100 times. And with leaks everywhere, no one knows what is true and what is misinformation." Agencies are also reportedly coordinating with security firms, forensic analysts, and international law enforcement, creating an unprecedented task force dedicated solely to this case. Fans have reacted with shock, disbelief, and an insatiable appetite for updates. Some are even creating online detective boards, piecing together locations, suspects, and potential motives in almost real time. Hashtags like #YouMenglong41 and #WhoKilledYou have become trending worldwide, creating an environment where rumor spreads faster than verified information. This level of engagement has made the case not only a police investigation but a global social media phenomenon, forcing news agencies, bloggers, and influencers to report and speculate constantly. The announcement of 41 suspects marks a turning point. What was once a shocking but contained tragedy has now expanded into a global, multi-layered mystery. Police are under pressure to act quickly while avoiding leaks. Fans and media are intensifying scrutiny, sometimes complicating the investigation. International agencies may soon be involved, elevating the stakes even further. Yu Menglong's death, once mourned quietly, has now become one of the most complex and widely followed investigations in recent memory. As the investigation into Yu Menglong's death deepens, the focus has shifted from speculation to a tangled web of secret meetings, cryptic communications, and alarming evidence that is now coming to light. Every new revelation seems to make the case even more complex and more dangerous. Police reports, corroborated by multiple insider leaks, suggest that in the weeks leading up to his death, Yu Menglong had several late-night meetings with unnamed figures. These gatherings have sparked rumors ranging from high-stakes contract disputes to alleged threats from organized networks. Sources claim some meetings occurred in private luxury apartments, away from cameras and prying eyes. Attendees included industry executives, former associates, and shadowy figures whose identities remain under investigation. Witnesses described tense atmospheres, hushed conversations, and abrupt endings, sometimes with Yu Menglong leaving visibly disturbed. One insider said, "He came out of one meeting and immediately cancelled everything for the rest of the night. He looked scared. That was not like him." As if the list of 41 suspects wasn't shocking enough, new evidence has emerged from multiple leaks, sending agencies into panic mode. Some of these leaks have been so sensitive that even police officials reportedly requested immediate takedowns online, though much of it has already gone viral. Leaked materials include 1. Text messages and emails showing tensions over contracts, payments, and unresolved disputes. 2. Blurred surveillance footage of Yu Menglong entering and leaving secret locations with unknown individuals. 3. Cryptic audio recordings, allegedly of conversations that hint at threats or coercion. 4. Financial documents suggesting sudden transfers and withdrawals that raise questions about bribery or extortion. These leaks are fueling speculation that Yu Menglong's death was not an accident but part of a larger, sinister plan. Social media is ablaze with theories, as fans and amateur detectives attempt to connect the dots faster than official investigators. One of the most alarming discoveries reported by insiders is that some suspects appear to have ties outside the country. This raises the possibility that the case could involve cross-border financial crimes, corporate sabotage, or covert operations. Investigators are reportedly coordinating with foreign law enforcement to track communications, financial transfers, and even travel histories of these individuals. According to a source close to the investigation, some of these names aren't just local celebrities or producers, they're connected to networks we've never had to deal with before. This could change the entire scale of the investigation. The combination of leaked evidence and the announcement of 41 suspects has ignited global fan obsession. Social media feeds are flooded with timeline reconstructions, piecing together Yu Menglong's final days. A speculative detective work, mapping connections between suspects, meeting locations, and financial records. Emotional reactions ranging from mourning to outrage, with hashtags like #Justice for Yu Menglong trending internationally. Some fans have even created interactive maps tracking every movement and meeting of the late star in the weeks before his death, turning this tragedy into a real-time investigation watched by millions. The sheer volume of leads, leaks, and public attention has forced law enforcement to shift strategies rapidly. Task forces are working 24/7, reviewing CCTV footage, financial records, and witness statements. Forensic teams are re-examining Yu Menglong's personal belongings, phones, and devices for clues previously overlooked. Intelligence units are monitoring online chatter, looking for tips or threats linked to the suspects. One investigator admitted off the record, "This is the most complex case I've ever worked on. It's like a chessboard, but every piece moves on its own. With 41 suspects under scrutiny, no one is safe from suspicion. Some may be innocent bystanders caught in the chaos, while others could be directly linked to criminal acts." The unfolding investigation suggests that the next few weeks could bring arrests, shocking confessions, or even more leaks that redefine what everyone thought they knew about the case. Every meeting, message, and mysterious transfer is now under the microscope, and experts warn that the truth may be even darker than anyone imagines. Yu Menglong's death, once a tragedy mourned quietly, has now transformed into a full-blown thriller involving dozens of suspects, secretive operations, and shocking discoveries. And the world is watching. Every leak, every revelation, every new lead. The investigation into Yu Menglong's death has now entered an unprecedented phase of intensity. With 41 suspects under scrutiny, multiple leaks circulating online, and public pressure mounting, authorities are racing against time to uncover the truth behind what has now become one of the most complex celebrity cases in recent memory. Several insiders, speaking under anonymity, have revealed details that challenge the initial narratives of an accident or isolated incident. These testimonies paint a picture of a man trapped in a web of intrigue, betrayal, and hidden threats. One former assistant said, "Yu Menglong was stressed. He wasn't just worried about work. He was worried about people he thought he could trust. Some of them he'd known for years, yet he started double-checking everything." Key revelations include a suspicious financial dealings. Some insiders claim that Yu Menglong was being pressured to divert funds or sign agreements under duress, which could have created enemies among those who expected compliance. Threatening encounters. Multiple testimonies suggest that certain suspects had intimidated him verbally or through cryptic messages, escalating fear in the final days. A hidden surveillance. Witnesses hint that Yu Menglong may have discovered he was being watched, a fact that might have made him anxious about personal safety and trust. These testimonies indicate that the environment around Yu Menglong was far more dangerous than anyone realized. Authorities have reportedly made new forensic discoveries that could redefine the investigation. While full details remain classified, leaked information hints at unusual traces on Yu Menglong's personal devices, suggesting someone may have attempted to access sensitive data remotely. Biochemical anomalies in the scene, prompting speculation about possible tampering or indirect methods of harm. A hidden surveillance footage recovered from areas previously overlooked, showing unidentified figures in proximity to Yu Menglong during key moments. These breakthroughs have led investigators to reconsider earlier assumptions, with some insiders suggesting that the death may no longer be considered an accident at all. The 41 suspects now under scrutiny represent a wide array of potential motives. Some of the most shocking possibilities include 1. Financial gain. Disputes over contracts, royalties, and investments may have triggered hostile actions by industry insiders. 2. Jealousy and rivalry. Some suspects allegedly envied Yu Menglong's meteoric rise and influence, creating personal vendettas that could have led to extreme measures. 3. Cover-ups. Leaks suggest that certain suspects may have sought to hide incriminating evidence or past mistakes, linking them to potentially criminal acts. 4. International interests. The presence of suspects with cross-border connections raises questions about larger networks with stakes in the entertainment world, including foreign entities who might have had something to gain. One police official noted off the record, "We are dealing with layers of motivation. Each suspect could have acted independently or in collusion. The web is massive and interconnected." As these revelations hit the internet, the global audience has become a real-time investigative force. Online forums and social media are buzzing with theories. Fans are creating interactive timelines of Yu Menglong's last week, mapping meetings, messages, and financial movements. Amateur analysts are cross-referencing suspect locations with CCTV leaks, attempting to pinpoint movements during critical hours. Conspiracy theories about hidden motives and shadowy figures continue to trend, with some claiming insider knowledge of suspects' activities. The combination of insider testimonies, forensic discoveries, and growing public obsession has created a perfect storm of mystery and urgency. Every new post, leak, and revelation is being dissected, debated, and amplified worldwide. Authorities are reportedly taking drastic measures to stay ahead of both the suspects and the media frenzy. New task forces have been deployed to monitor financial and digital activity. Witness protection programs have been expanded, reflecting concern for those providing testimony. Cross-agency coordination has intensified, with domestic and international units working together in real time. These steps highlight the unprecedented complexity and danger surrounding this investigation. With 41 suspects, hidden agendas, and international stakes, the truth remains tantalizingly close yet maddeningly elusive. Yu Menglong's death, once mourned as a heartbreaking loss, is now a high-stakes drama filled with betrayal, hidden threats, and shocking discoveries. As insiders speak, forensic breakthroughs emerge, and the public scrutinizes every detail. The question looms larger than ever. The Yu Menglong case has officially entered a new phase of chaos and revelation. With 41 suspects under scrutiny, investigators and fans alike are piecing together a puzzle that seems larger, darker, and more intricate than anyone imagined. What was once considered a tragic accident now looks like a calculated, multi-layered mystery. In the last 48 hours, multiple videos allegedly linked to the case have surfaced online. While authorities are scrambling to verify their authenticity, the clips are already sparking global outrage and speculation. Key revelations from the leaked footage. A late-night encounters. One video appears to show Yu Menglong entering a luxury apartment with several unidentified figures, some wearing masks, sparking fears of intimidation or coercion. Abrupt departures. In another clip, a suspect is seen leaving a building immediately after Yu Menglong arrives, raising questions about who was monitoring whom. Cryptic exchanges. Observers claim to hear fragments of conversations hinting at financial disputes, threats, and mysterious instructions. While authorities caution that the videos could be manipulated or misinterpreted, fans and online analysts are dissecting every second, mapping suspect locations, and theorizing motives. Beyond videos, text messages, emails, and intercepted calls have surfaced, adding new layers to the investigation. Threatening messages allegedly sent to Yu Menglong days before his death, warning him to stop certain activities. Encrypted emails between two unnamed suspects, possibly coordinating actions or attempting to cover tracks. Financial alerts hinting at sudden transfers to suspicious accounts connected to unknown entities. Investigators are reportedly tracing IP addresses, banking records, and phone metadata, hoping to link these communications to specific suspects. Some insiders claim that even the order in which messages were sent may reveal collusion among multiple individuals. The 41 suspects are not isolated individuals. Investigators now believe many are interconnected through personal, professional, and possibly criminal networks. Sources indicate certain suspects had overlapping business dealings, creating conflicts of interest and potential motives for confrontation. Others were reportedly involved in secret partnerships and clandestine meetings with foreign entities, raising questions about international influence. A few individuals previously considered peripheral are now under intense scrutiny after new evidence revealed their hidden connections to the main suspects. The complexity of this web has made it nearly impossible for investigators to track every lead without constant cross-referencing and digital analysis. While police work tirelessly, global fans are conducting their own investigations online, creating a massive crowdsourced detective effort. Interactive timelines. Fans are mapping every movement, message, and meeting of Yu Menglong in the weeks before his death. Visual suspect maps. Online forums are connecting suspects through locations, social media interactions, and leaked communications. Live speculation threads. Social media platforms are ablaze with theories, debates, and predictions, sometimes before authorities can verify details. Experts warn that while this fan activity can generate leads, it also risks spreading misinformation and confusing the public narrative. This case is no longer just a domestic issue. It has global repercussions. Media agencies are scrambling to cover every development, often relying on leaks and insider testimonies. International law enforcement is now reportedly involved, particularly in tracing financial transfers and communications tied to overseas suspects. The entertainment industry is on edge, as companies fear implications for contracts, collaborations, and reputation. One anonymous source within law enforcement said, "We've never seen a case where public scrutiny, leaks, and international angles converge like this. It's unprecedented." The leaked footage, mysterious communications, and expanding suspect network suggest the story is far from over. Analysts predict immediate arrests or interrogations could occur as evidence solidifies. New leaks and revelations will likely continue to surface, keeping fans and media in a frenzy. International investigations may escalate the stakes, potentially linking the case to broader networks. Yu Menglong's death, initially mourned as a tragic accident, has now transformed into a global thriller filled with intrigue, betrayal, and shocking discoveries. And as more evidence emerges, the world watches, desperate to know who orchestrated this tragedy, and what secrets are still buried in the shadows. As the investigation into Yu Menglong's death enters its most critical stage, law enforcement has begun officially questioning multiple suspects. This unprecedented move has intensified public attention, sending fans, media, and insiders into a frenzy. For the first time, confidential testimonies and confessions are hinting at motives that range from personal vendettas to financial manipulation, and in some cases, shocking betrayal. Authorities reportedly summoned dozens of suspects for questioning over the past week. Some were longtime collaborators, others distant associates who were previously considered peripheral. Sources indicate that these interrogations have uncovered conflicting stories. Many suspects provide inconsistent accounts of their interactions with Yu Menglong, raising suspicion of deliberate deception. Alibis under scrutiny. Surveillance, phone metadata, and witness testimonies are being cross-checked to challenge suspect claims. Pressure tactics. Investigators are reportedly leveraging evidence from leaked messages, financial transactions, and secret footage to coerce admissions. An insider described the scene. Some of the suspects are visibly nervous. You can see the panic in their eyes. They know the investigation is closing in. While full details remain classified, multiple leaks suggest that some individuals have already admitted to actions that implicate themselves or others. Key confessions include 1. Financial manipulation. A suspect reportedly admitted to orchestrating transactions designed to benefit from Yu Menglong's death, or silence him regarding lucrative contracts. 2. Threats and intimidation. Another suspect allegedly confessed to sending messages meant to scare Yu Menglong, escalating fear in his final days. 3. Concealment of critical information. Several individuals admitted to withholding details about meetings, communications, and financial arrangements that may have contributed to the circumstances of his death. While these confessions do not yet provide a complete picture, they strengthen the police case and narrow the focus on the most critical suspects. Investigators are piecing together a complex web of motives behind the actions of the 41 suspects. Some of the most shocking potential motives include power struggles within the industry. Several suspects reportedly sought to control Yu Menglong's projects, royalties, and media presence. Jealousy and revenge. Personal grievances, romantic entanglements, and long-standing rivalries appear to play a major role. International stakes. Evidence hints that some suspects may have been influenced by foreign interests, including cross-border business pressures and hidden partnerships. Cover-ups and blackmail. Certain individuals seem to have taken extreme measures to protect secrets or prevent exposure of sensitive information. One source described the investigation as, "It's not just about one person or one motive. It's layers upon layers, like peeling an onion, each layer revealing a darker truth than the last." The combination of interrogations and confessions has sent the global audience into overdrive. Fans are obsessively tracking every police statement, leak, and post. Social media threads are rapidly confessions, suspense, and potential motives, sometimes before official verification. International media outlets are amplifying every development, creating a 24/7 coverage cycle that puts even more pressure on law enforcement. Some observers warn that the frenzy risks spreading misinformation, but in a case this sensational, every leak and confession only fuels curiosity and speculation. With interrogations ongoing and confessions emerging, investigators are now navigating a delicate balance. They must extract the truth without compromising evidence. They must manage suspect cooperation, knowing some may lie or attempt to mislead. They must contend with global scrutiny, as leaks and social media analysis continue to spread rapidly. Every day brings new revelations, and experts warn that the next stage of the investigation could finally identify the mastermind, or masterminds, behind Yu Menglong's death. Yu Menglong's story, once a heartbreaking tragedy, is now a high-stakes drama of betrayal, manipulation, and shocking confessions. The 41 suspects, once a distant list of names, are becoming real players in a deadly game, and the world is watching with bated breath. The investigation into Yu Menglong's death has reached a critical turning point. With 41 suspects, multiple confessions, leaked footage, and cryptic communications, authorities are uncovering hidden alliances and shocking twists that threaten to rewrite everything previously believed about the case. Investigators have begun to uncover evidence that some suspects were working together, forming clandestine networks aimed at influencing Yu Menglong's decisions, or silencing him altogether. Leaked information and insider reports suggest certain suspects shared financial interests in Yu Menglong's projects, creating conflicts that could escalate to criminal activity. Others coordinated meetings in secret, where discussions allegedly included threats, manipulation, and control over his professional choices. Some alliances appear to cross international borders, indicating that foreign stakeholders may have had a hidden role in the unfolding drama. An anonymous insider revealed some of these people were pretending to be rivals while secretly working together. The deeper you dig, the more twisted it becomes. These revelations suggest that the 41 suspects are not isolated actors, but part of an interconnected web designed to protect certain agendas, and possibly obscure the truth about Yu Menglong's death. Just when investigators thought they were closing in on key suspects, new evidence emerged that challenges prior assumptions. False leads uncovered. Some suspects had planted misleading information to throw off investigators, suggesting a high level of premeditation. Hidden recordings, audio and video recordings surfaced, showing conversations previously unknown to authorities, hinting at motives that involve betrayal, greed, and intimidation. Anonymous tips. Investigators have received tips from unnamed sources claiming insider knowledge of the suspects' movements and interactions, creating fresh leads that may implicate even more people. Each twist has intensified public fascination and fueled speculation that the true mastermind may still be unknown, despite arrests and confessions. In the past few days, authorities have reportedly uncovered new, shocking evidence that could redefine the investigation. 1. Financial trails linking multiple suspects. Transfers and investments appear coordinated, raising questions about collusion and intent. 2. Encrypted messages revealing hidden plans. Investigators are decoding communications that suggest some suspects planned or anticipated Yu Menglong's death. 3. Physical evidence from key locations. Objects recovered from private apartments and workspaces may tie specific suspects directly to critical events in his final hours. According to a source close to the case, the new evidence is explosive. It connects people we never thought would be connected. If verified, it could finally explain what really happened. As these twists emerge, global fans and online communities are actively theorizing connections between suspects, motives, and leaked evidence. Some claim to have identified patterns in the financial trails linking suspects to international entities. Others are connecting secret meetings to the leaked footage, creating timelines of interactions that could reveal collusion. Online forums are mapping a suspect network chart, showing who might be orchestrating events behind the scenes. These fan-driven analyses, while speculative, have captured worldwide attention, making the Yu Menglong investigation a viral phenomenon across social media platforms. The discovery of secret alliances, unexpected twists, and bombshell evidence has put authorities under enormous pressure. High-stakes interrogations are being planned to confront the suspects with the new evidence. Forensic and digital teams are working around the clock to verify connections and decode encrypted communications. International law enforcement is coordinating efforts to trace cross-border movements, financial transfers, and hidden collaborators. Experts warn that the next stage could finally expose the mastermind, or masterminds, behind this tragic and complex case. Yu Menglong's death has evolved from a shocking loss into a global thriller filled with deception, alliances, and shocking revelations. With each twist and new piece of evidence, the stakes rise, and the 41 suspects become more than just names. They are players in a deadly high-stakes game of secrets, lies, and power. The world has been watching, speculating, and analyzing for weeks, as the investigation into Yu Menglong's death unfolded into a high-stakes thriller involving 41 suspects, secret alliances, leaked evidence, and shocking confessions. Now, authorities are reportedly closing in on the final pieces of the puzzle, and the truth, more horrifying than anyone imagined, begins to emerge. Investigators have reportedly uncovered critical evidence in the past 48 hours that could finally explain the sequence of events leading to Yu Menglong's death. Forensic breakthroughs. Reanalysis of Yu Menglong's devices revealed deleted messages and hidden communications that implicate multiple suspects in orchestrated actions. Surveillance footage. Hidden cameras captured movements of key suspects near Yu Menglong's residence and workplaces, providing a timeline that contradicts earlier statements. Financial transactions. Traces of coordinated fund transfers suggest that some suspects were motivated by financial gain and manipulation, possibly incentivizing actions that contributed to his demise. Experts say this last wave of evidence is the most compelling yet, potentially linking specific suspects directly to the crime. With 41 suspects under scrutiny, authorities now believe that only a core group of orchestrators were directly involved, while others were peripheral actors or unwitting participants. Insider leaks reveal shocking relationships. Secret partnerships among some suspects indicate premeditation and shared motives. Certain individuals previously thought innocent are now central to the network, involved in threats, intimidation, or concealment of key evidence. International connections suggest that some foreign actors may have influenced or pressured events, adding a global dimension to what initially seemed like a domestic tragedy. According to a source close to law enforcement, the network is more intricate than anyone imagined. Some people were puppeteers. Others were pawns. Understanding who did what is the final and most difficult step. Investigators now believe the motives behind Yu Menglong's death are a combination of 1. Financial manipulation. Conflicts over contracts, royalties, and investments created incentives for extreme measures. 2. Professional rivalry. Some suspects feared losing influence or opportunities in the entertainment industry. 3. Personal vendettas. Long-standing grudges, jealousy, and betrayal played a direct role. 4. Cover-ups and secrets. Attempts to hide incriminating information or protect reputations escalated tensions. In short, Yu Menglong's death may have been the result of converging motives across multiple individuals, rather than a single perpetrator acting alone. As the investigation reaches this critical phase, global audiences remain captivated. Social media continues to be ablaze with speculation, leaked timelines, and theories connecting suspects. Fans are dissecting every news update, video clip, and police statement, creating real-time crowdsourced analysis. Media agencies worldwide are dedicating full coverage to developments, often highlighting the shocking alliances and hidden motives revealed by investigators. The story has transcended a celebrity tragedy, becoming a cultural phenomenon that blends mystery, crime, and entertainment. Authorities are reportedly preparing for the next decisive steps. Formal charges against the core suspects are expected once all evidence is verified. Additional interrogations may reveal the full scope of the network, including potential international connections. Public statements and press briefings will likely clarify which suspects were peripheral and which were central to the conspiracy. While fans and analysts continue to debate theories, investigators emphasize the need for patience and precision. Rushing to judgment could compromise justice in this highly sensitive and complex case. Yu Menglong's death, once seen as a heartbreaking loss, has evolved into a global investigation marked by betrayal, secrets, and shocking revelations. From the announcement of 41 suspects to the discovery of secret alliances, mysterious communications, and bombshell evidence, the world has witnessed a drama that seems ripped from a thriller movie. And yet, even as authorities approach the final chapter, the chilling truth remains. The shadows behind Yu Menglong's death were deeper, more twisted, and more shocking than anyone could have imagined. This case has redefined celebrity investigations, illustrating how personal ambition, financial manipulation, and hidden motives can converge in deadly ways. And as the investigation continues, the world watches, eager for justice, answers, and the final revelation of who truly orchestrated the tragedy of Yu Menglong.